Hello guys, welcome back to Archive Ryzen. In this video, I'd like to discuss about some new player additional tips first, then followed by a quick guide for Mia Starchaser. As usual, timestamp is available in case you want to jump directly to Mia Starchaser's guide. So recently, starting from this update, Snowbreak has given us another shocking action. They will continuously give us a completely free operative in each version. For example, in this version we will receive Haru Raiko for free, including her Arctus Drive signature weapon and recommended logistic set after playing this new event, Memory Mosaic. Well, I hope you are ready to collect operative like crazy this time, because we usually can always farm more than 100 pull on each update, which is enough to bring home a new limited waifu from the guaranteed banner. A banner that has 100 hard PT, but it guarantees that you will receive the red up operative when you pull a 5-star, whether it is early PT or hard PT. Since we will also receive a free operative on each update too, then we can always bring home 2 new waifus every update. So even if you start the game as a new player right now, sooner or later, your base will be filled with waifu in no time. Additionally, their Fanservice features is also getting better and better due to their continuous optimization and improvement in every update. Therefore, in order to have the best immersive experience, don't forget to turn off this blur effect so you can enjoy the game to the fullest. Lastly, make sure to complete the Infosource analysis weekly to obtain the Opal voucher. This one is very important currency in case you want to enjoy the peak entertainment in the base. By having Opal voucher, you can buy a lot of furniture, especially intractable furniture for your favorite waifu, so you can always visit their room and enjoy me time with them. While solving the Infosource analysis, don't forget to exchange any useless fragments so you can receive another fragment piece and some silver bucks. Additionally, you can also receive the number 9 fragments after exchanging a certain number of fragments with your friends, or you can salvage unused fragment in exchange for a number 9 piece. Lastly, in case you find a number 8 fragment, don't ever throw that piece away, because that piece can give you additional Opal voucher if you use it to solve the Infosource puzzle. Alright, that's all the additional information regarding the best Fanservice and weekly action that I forgot to add in the previous beginner guide. In case you haven't watched the previous guide for beginner players, you can click here or click the link in this video's description. Additionally, if you are interested in trying or playing Snowbreak Containment Zone, feel free to scan the QR code over here or click the link in this video's description to download the game. Next one is Mia Starchaser guide. Mia Starchaser is a 5-star shotgun user that deals electric element, and her role is a ballistic main DPS. Although Mia is a shotgun user, her shot is a shotgun slug that effective even when against enemy in farther distance. Additionally, her gameplay is almost like Bubu the Geomancer, where she can dodge slightly after every burst shot, allowing her to have a better chance to dodge the enemy attack while facing an aggressive enemy. After tap her standard skill, Mia will start charging her energy shot. While charging, you can change her facing direction or performing tactical dodge to change her position in case the enemy position is outside the skill AoE range. By pressing her standard skill or shooting button while she is charging, she will unleash the powerful shot dealing AoE damage to up to 10 targets in a fan-shaped range. The longer she charges the shot, the higher the damage, AoE range, and destructible object, reaching maximum charge after 1.5 seconds. You can tell if the charge is reaching its maximum when the lines show a yellow color. This energy shot is not really effective against single target, but it is highly effective against multiple targets, so if you are facing mobs, make sure to use it to quickly smash every enemy. Additionally, you can also use this skill to blast enemy through the wall if you know the enemy's position. Its downside is that you will have very limited mobility when charging, so be sure to position yourself correctly before starting to charge the skill. Her standard skill also has a passive that replacing her shotgun ammo with special clip Switch to magazine. This clip is the shotgun slug shot that giving her more accuracy and effective range than other shotgun user. Additionally, this Sweet 2 bullet can deal guaranteed critical damage, and each time she fires 2 shot bursts, she can move to change her position, allowing her to dodge the enemy attack while shooting the enemy. However, because she is using special clip, the weapon's base critical damage and compatibility will stay the same no matter what weapon she uses. Also, her magazine cannot stack with other special clip, making her incompatible with other operative that can provide special clip such as Mia Starchaser and Fanservice. After unlocking the first Neuronic upgrade, it can increase the standard skill energy shot final damage by 20%, while the second upgrade can increase the AoE range of the charge shot. After Mia uses her ultimate skill, she enters Limit Break state for unlimited duration and gains 1 hyperglow mark that's shown by this bar or her fluffy tail show up. When Mia has hyperglow mark, you need to make sure your next 3 shots don't miss a single bullet, because once the 3 shot burst hit the enemy, it can quickly charge this Sugar Crux gauge by half. Then you will only need to charge the other half by landing hits with her normal shot for 6 times. After you fully charge this Sugar Crux gauge, using her ultimate skill again can consume all the charge to quickly fire X Sugar Nova cells, dealing significant damage in a short time. Additionally, you can also unleash the Sugar Nova cells even when she only has half of the charge, but it is not recommended if the enemy is still far from being defeated. Lastly, while she is shooting the Sugar Nova cell, you can stop it midway by pressing the ultimate skill button again in case the enemy are already defeated or enter invulnerable phase. The first Neuronic upgrade can increase her interruption resistance when Mia is in Limit Break state. This one is a really good upgrade that can make her better than other DPS unit, due to she can continuously deal damage to the enemy without being interrupted for an unlimited duration. While the second Neuronic upgrade can give Mia 1 hyperglow mark each time she manages to fire X Sugar Nova cell while in Sugar Nova stance. This upgrade is one of the reasons why it is important to fully charge the gauge before unleash the Sugar Nova cells, because having a hyperglow mark is necessary to quickly charge the gauge. Mia's support skill can deal a significant AoE damage in an instant to up to 5 nearby targets. Her support skill damage is quite huge, so you can use it in case you want to quickly eliminate nearby enemies in a co-op game mode. After upgrading her support skill Neuronic upgrade, the first upgrade can allow her support skill to be used even in an uncontrollable state, such as stun or paralyzed, while the second upgrade can allow her support skill to knock up the targets after dealing damage. Lastly, for Mia's Deiwos Skill, when equipped with an electric weapon, Mia receives electric damage buff by 30% and the ratio will increase by 5% for each 100 element index. As for Mia's gameplay, you need to always start the battle with her ultimate skill. After Mia has hyperglow mark, this bar, make sure her next triple shot hit the enemy without a single miss to quickly charge half of the gauge, then followed by normal shot until the gauge is fully charged. After the gauge is full, use her ultimate skill again to unleash X Sugar Nova cell, then she will obtain the hyperglow mark again so you can repeat the rotation. While shooting the enemy, Mia can always change her position after firing burst shot, so make sure to utilize it to dodge the enemy attack while dealing damage to the enemy. When facing multiple mobs, all you need is to take a correct position, then use her standard skill to start charging her energy shot. After charging for 1.5 seconds, you can see the line from her standard skill turns yellow. That is when you can tap her standard skill or shooting button to unleash the energy shot. While charging, you can also change her facing direction or performing tactical dodge to change her position. As for her weapon comparison, it is another 30% gap between the signature weapon and the 4-star weapon, so yes, it is worth it to draw her signature weapon. While her tier 2 signature weapon is 71% higher compared to the tier 5 Cherry Blast. In case you wanna try Fanny Coronet signature weapon Sunny Payback tier 2 on her, it will be a DPS loss about 3% compared to the tier 5 Cherry Blast. This is because although that weapon has better base damage, it doesn't provide more buff than Cherry Blast, and this additional pellets effect doesn't active due to Mia only fires shotgun slug bullet. But isn't we already has Chensing Jet Arc? Do we still need to draw Mia or her signature weapon? Before I answer that question, I like to discuss about Mia traits so you can decide it yourself. The first thing you guys probably want to know is how her DPS compared to Chensing Jet Arc. After I managed to calculate her solo and team DPS when pairing with Yao Night Glow, I can confirm that Mia's DPS is slightly above Chensing Jet Arc. Mia is a sustained main DPS, which is the opposite of burst main DPS like Chensing Jet Arc. Being a sustained DPS is kinda a downside for most of the time, since when facing bosses with invulnerable phase, a sustained DPS need to wait until the invulnerable phase ends, while a burst DPS can stack their damage while waiting. But there is also a moment when a sustained DPS can win. This happens when their DPS is higher, and the burst DPS cannot stack their damage during the enemy's invulnerable phase. For example, this new boss can change phase, which remove all the lodge arrow from Chensing. As a hyperactive operative who use shotgun slug bullet, Mia has better accuracy and agility than Chensing Jet and Fanny Coronet. This is really important when facing boss that require shooting their weak spot to deal higher damage. For example, this Apex Genesis boss, shooting its external armor can significantly reduce your damage. Therefore, because Chensing Jet Arc has the aimbot arrows that can randomly land on the enemy's part, that might reduce her DPS a lot when facing this aggressive boss. Additionally, the way she has permanent interruption resistance can be very useful to maintain her DPS, making her less clunky and resulting in a stable DPS output. But there is one annoying part about her, which is her unnecessary movement when shooting. Since she is always moving up and down when shooting, that can sometimes slightly shift your aim up and down too when shooting a small object in a far distance. So what do you think? Should you pull her and her signature weapon? In my opinion, because she is on par with other top tier main DPS, I believe she is already absolutely Mamma Mia. Furthermore, the way she has a different playstyle, which is a sustained DPS, can give you more options to deal with a wider variety of bosses. Additionally, if future bosses mostly can prevent Operative from taking damage during their invulnerable phase, then Mia Starchaser might even have a better chance to shine. Mia recommended Logistic squad is Nimbus squad. For the Logistic talent priority is Crit Damage Amplifier talent, then followed by Attack percent and Alignment Index talent, while for the third talent is Electric Damage. For Mia's best teammate, for my quick analysis, the order will be like this: Widya Celestial Swan being Widya like usual, then followed by Yao Night Glow, since the crit damage amplifiers you can offer can be really useful for Mia, Moxir Shadow, Acacia Kaguya, then Test the Magician, and Ichigo the Cup. Alright, I think that's all for me. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Cheers.